Beware, I hunger.
Jin, whatever I do it to protect you. So you understand?
I understand.
You want to get out of here?
Our rebellion is all that remains to push back the Empire. You think you might be able to help us?
When was the last time you were in contact with your father?
What is this? It appears he is critical to the development of a super weapon.
If my father built this thing, we need to find him.
All right. How many do I need?
They are requesting a call sign.
It's, Rogue. Rogue One.
The power that we are dealing with here is immeasurable.
If the Empire has this kind of power, what chance do we have?
We have hope. Rebellions are built on hope. They've no idea we're coming.
Take hold of this moment. The Force is strong.
Make 10 men feel like 100.
We'll take the next chance. And the next. You're all rebels, aren't you?
Save the rebellion! Save the dream!
The internet's now agreeing with us that this movie is going to be awesome.
I don't know why they didn't have any faith. I find their lack of faith disturbing.
Right. Me too. I was going to do the Yoda thing, but I failed at that too. It's really sad to me that people can be so changed by it, just watching it, watching a trailer, when they say that something's going to suck so bad, and then they watch a trailer and it changes their mind. I don't know who could do something like that ever.
I don't know. I have no idea who does anything like that, but
I don't know. Suicide Squad was good, by the way, on an unrelated note. But yeah, the rest of the internet finally saw this latest trailer that just dropped, and everyone's freaking out, saying, "Oh, the story looks cool now," and "Oh, this all makes sense," and we're on board. It's something that we've both been saying, because I think we agree, as we've said a few times. When we rate movies, we go from 1 to 5. We'll never give a 0, because we'll go a half star. 0 is not. That doesn't count. But above 5, way up there is Star Wars. So anything Star Wars, if you give us Star Wars, it's going to be fantastic.
And OG Star Wars is that up there. The prequel trilogy doesn't rank up there.
I think 3 does for me still.
3's good. 3's really good. But when I say Star Wars, I mean real.
You mean 4, 5, 6
Yeah.
Star Wars? Okay,
Real Star
fair
Wars.
enough.
I love the prequel trilogy, but I'm not. When Star Wars transcends the 5 stars,
that's
4, 5, and 6.
Okay,
That's what I mean by Star Wars.
So we got a little bit more about Jen Oso or whatever her name is. I can't think.
Olso. It's like OLSO.
Also,
It's weird.
We got to see her in a trailer. So we're gonna.
Yeah.
It's hard for us to give you the facts, honestly, until the movie come out.
From the trailer, we can tell that there's her papa.
Yeah.
Is in the trailer.
Does he die, you think? Because who's the dude? Because Vader, you see Vader walking towards the screen.
Booking towards the screen.
Yeah.
Like he's
ready to murder somebody.
Running fast. I don't know who.
But you
he's
see the
coming
back of somebody who's like obviously in defiance of him, and
It
nobody's
sounds-
gonna stand unless they have some sort of force powers. Nobody is standing like that in front of Vader.
It sounds like to me her father is one of the creators, if not the creator.
That's right, because I
Of the
forgot
Death
about
Star.
that. Because they captured him or something, and he helped create it. So maybe it's him.
I don't know if he is working for the Empire, if he's evil, and he just didn't tell his daughter, or if he saw the destruction of the Death Star, went into hiding,
Yeah.
and then they came and found him.
So
I'm
now,
leaning towards that. Like,
now that we've seen a few different faces that are familiar in the trailers of the movie,
Mm-hmm.
do you think there's any surprise run-ins that we haven't seen that are going to be in this movie?
I don't know. You can't have any of the original cast. I mean, I guess you maybe could have a young Han Solo.
I was going to say, you have. Have they shown, or are they going to talk about where Han meets Chewie, or is that what the new Han Solo movie is
I
gonna
think
be
that's
about?
what the new Han Solo movie is about. If I don't know the timeline of Han Solo,
Because
how
I'm
they're gonna be
saying
doing
you
it.
see, like it looks like the beginning of the movie. You see Jen in a hold, like in a jail cell.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you have some sort of run-in. Maybe this is, which would seem awfully early or awfully close to
be a
the
whole
beginning.
lot of pandering. I think right off the bat.
Okay.
I don't think it's required to have anyone. Vader's fine to be in it.
Yeah.
Maybe have Grand Moff Tarkin.
Something that we're gonna get. I saw an article. I didn't read it. I just skimmed past it while I was like looking on my Facebook feed. But it said, "Will this movie be the movie to finally make us fear Vader again?" You think about it. We haven't seen a scary Vader for a little while because the Vader that we keep seeing lately is the crappy mannequin Skywalker from 1 through 3 that couldn't act to save his life. We see the Lego Star Wars type of Vader that's like silly. You know, we keep seeing these silly Darth Vaders that aren't the type that's going to choke out his own men. And how many of his own men does he kill in Episode 5?
A lot. Admiral Piet has so many field promotions in that movie. Like,
Yeah, like, oh, now you're my admiral because the other one's dead. I don't know what happened to him. This fake religion I've been worshiping for so long, you know, somehow it's killing all these people.
but yeah, I agree with that. I think
This is going to be the most volatile time for him because nothing good has happened to him. There's not that new hope that's happened yet.
I'd like to see a Great Jedi Purge movie. Maybe it'll touch into
I
this
think
one.
this might touch
Yeah.
into it. I think that's what it was showing at the beginning. Well,
Because there's
with
that
little
huge
flashback.
statue of a Jedi
Just
that they
broken
fly
and
over,
fallen.
that's fallen over.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool. I don't know if they're over an old temple or
I
something.
think that's what that's alluding to. Is her father's a Jedi, so she's force sensitive, and maybe that's why she's picked up. And
I hope that they keep the Jedis out of this as much as possible. I think they can.
murder him at the beginning, though.
That could be fine too, but I think it's important for them, the first Star Wars spin-off, to have a successful movie without Jedis. This should be Saving Private Ryan Star Wars.
Okay.
Is what this movie
It
should
is a
be.
war movie for sure. I mean, if you go to the other movies, I mean, there's the space battles and the trailers and stuff. But this trailer was bombastic. I mean, there's just stuff blowing up.
Yep.
The X-Wings, I was happy to see the X-Wings in the trailer. I didn't know that there was going to be any battles in space.
Yeah.
It looked like all ground stuff before.
Like I said, this movie needs to be Saving Private Ryan or We Were Soldiers, but Star Wars.
Yeah,
As,
fair enough.
as what it needs to be. It'll be awesome if that's the case. There's something else about this movie. Oh, Forrest Whitaker's character.
Yeah, he's like is he a good guy or bad guy?
He's a good guy. We've seen
'Cause
him
I
in
haven't seen all of the show he's from.
Clone Wars.
Yeah, Clone Wars.
Yeah, this is the first Clone Wars character that debuted in Clone Wars, coming to the live action.
How much is he? How mechanical is he? Because I know his feet. You see, both his feet are like.
All that has been since the Clone Wars, because in the Clone Wars show he wasn't in any robotics.
Okay.
So he's been in wars since that battle since, and
He
what he's
covered
lost.
wars, you know.
Yeah, which he's lost his limbs. He's at least arm and leg.
So he's like a good Vader, in a way, but no breathing apparatus yet.
Yeah, he's lost
Bad eye, though.
Yeah, he lost an arm and leg for the fight. So
Yeah, his eyes screwed up just a little bit. When
I think-
I have too many drinks, I turn into Forrest Whitaker.
yeah,
so-
I don't think his eye had anything to do with his.
Oh, that's just that's how he is. So I guess we have that to look forward to. November 18th, is that something like that?
December.
Or why did I say November? December, yeah. November is reserved for the other Disney things called that we talked about last week with our special wizard friend, the Wizarding World of not Harry Potter. And then we have, hopefully, like you said, not too much Jedi magic stuff. Not that it's magic. I'm sounding like John
Han Solo.
But hopefully, like you said, kind of more of a war movie, more of a like Saving Private Ryan story about people that are just fighting for their lives and not fighting for
Well, they're still fighting
for a cause.
for the rebellion. The thing is about the new trailer, it's more hopeful.
yeah,
Too.
yeah.
Which I think a lot of the people, I don't know, really grinds my gears when people are like, it has to be hopeful. It has to be happy. It doesn't have to be happy to be a good movie.
No.
I mean, Empire Strikes Back is my favorite movie ever.
Right.
And it's not happy at all.
Well, especially because you don't see any of these characters in episode 4.
Oh yeah, they're dead.
So they're all gonna die. I mean, I don't think that any of these people live on. Maybe they do.
They can theoretically.
Dash Windar or
because
something.
there have been, when you're fighting a war, you don't have all of your armies in one spot.
Yeah.
So, while they're fighting on Endor or Yavin, like the main cast is fighting on Endor, Yavin, or Hoth, the group that we're seeing in Rogue One could be off fighting somewhere else.
Or again, like I said, just pull Dash Rendar and I did my work by fake my dad. I'm out of here. Got that to look forward to. Definitely. I think it's going to be the best movie of the year. Mm-hmm. Most anticipated thing of the year. And fortunately, we have every December to look forward to the best movie of the year coming out from now on. Pretty much.
Now until ever.
Until we're dead.
So, December 18th, I believe, like you said, Star Wars Rogue One.